Okay, so this is the second boss in challenge mode, Grimrail Depot. So the first phase is pretty easy. Just DPS the boss and make sure that you're not standing in front of him, or you're gonna get hit by a knockback ability. So just DPS, DPS. Make sure people don't die. And then the second phase is where it's gonna get a little hectic. So for the second phase, you need to kill the ads and then pick up the munitions that are around on the train and then use them to throw at the assault cannon that the boss is holding. And then whoever gets suppressive fire needs to hide behind the box. So for this first wave of ads, we just DPS them down manually, but you might be able to get into the cannons. I'm not sure, but we didn't do that for some reason. And then some of these ads will hurt. They'll throw grenades and do fire things, so you need to watch out that you're not standing in front of fire or anything. So yeah, so get in the cannon and then just kill the ads. They'll die like relatively quickly once you get the cannon, and then run around and pick up the munitions and then use them to destroy the assault cannon. So whoever gets suppressive fire needs to move away from the group and hide behind a box so the raid isn't taking group damage. And then the boss is going to do one other thing where he creates fire on the ground. So make sure that the group is mobile and run away from the fire, like right there. And then of course the wind is annoying too. So DPS just needs to get in the cannons to kill off the ads as fast as possible. And then run around and pick up the mortar shells and the grenades. The mortar shell will just hurt the assault cannon. I'll take a pretty big chunk of HP off of it. And then the grenades, you can use that on the ads, or you might be able to throw it at the assault cannon. I'm not quite sure there. But yeah, but use the cannons to kill off the ads. Stand away from fire. Run away if you're being focused. And then once the assault cannon is down, the boss is going to jump out and go into phase 2. And then phase 2 is, or sorry, phase 3 actually. Phase 3 is pretty simple. It's just a DPS. As long as you have basic raid abilities, you should survive in phase 2. Things such as not standing in fire, moving away from any damage, frontal attacks, or things like that. Really nothing special about phase 2. Phase 1, phase 3. Phase 2 here is probably the most hectic, and it's probably where you're going to have the most difficulty until people just get used to what they're supposed to do. So DPS needs to make sure that they jump on the cannons to kill off the ads, run around and pick up the mortar shells and the grenades. And then this is phase 3 where the boss comes out. So just DPS down the boss. And then you can still use the grenades and stuff to throw at him too.